To be perfectly honest, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I need things to be like at least a little bit realistic, a little bit raunchy as well. It's really sunny outside. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another reading vlog. For today's reading vlog we have a little bit of a different one. It is not a weekly reading vlog, instead I am just going to do a day of reading. So today my plan is my first day off. I've got 2 weeks off of work. It is my first day of those 2 weeks. So my plan is literally just to chill out, reboot and spend the day reading a good book. So I did put up a little poll on Twitter as my first poll of whatever-a-thon, trying to get those extra points in. So I put up a poll with 3 books that I could read today, and that poll is just finished and my book has been chosen. So it looks like today I will be reading The Unhoneymooners by Christina. I have spoken about this one a couple of times on my channel. I did start listening to the audiobook a couple of months back and I was really enjoying it, but I've just come to terms with the fact that me and audiobooks do not get on. Like, we do not mesh well, and that is fine. But I was really enjoying this book, so I do want to read it physically. This was actually really kindly gifted to me by a subscriber named Monica. So yeah, I'm really excited to start reading this one. For anyone who doesn't know, this book follows Olive and Ethan, I believe. Yes, Ethan. So it starts off on the day of her twin sister's wedding. We straight away learn that Olive and her twin sister's fiance's brother do not get on at all. They hate each other. They are sworn enemies, as it says here. But on the day of the wedding, they are the only two that do not eat the seafood part of the buffet, I believe. He, because he doesn't like buffets because of like germs and that. Her, because she doesn't eat shellfish. Something like that. But anyway, they're the only two that don't eat it, and because of that they're the only two that don't get horrific food poisoning. Everyone else gets it, which means the bride and her husband cannot go on their honeymoon. Olive, because she looks exactly like her twin sister and has the same name, and Ethan, basically for the same reasons, realise that they can go on the honeymoon. Obviously they hate each other, so the plan is not to spend any time with each other, literally just stay in the same room, but then have their own holidays. However, that doesn't really go to plan, because when they do get there, they end up seeing people they know. I'm pretty sure Ethan's ex-girlfriend is there and Olive's new boss, and they kind of have to pretend that they have just gotten married, and then it becomes like a whole fake dating trope. So we've got enemies to lovers and fake dating all in one, and it just sounds like such a good time. Obviously they are going to end up falling in love because it's a rom-com. It is nice and predictable. Sometimes that is just what you need, and that is just what I need today. Something that's just going to make me feel happy and fluffy, make me laugh, because I'm pretty sure the writing in this was really, really witty, which we know I adore. So yeah, really excited to get started with this one. So yeah, I think it is kind of sunny outside right now. Maybe not like the most sunny. I'm going to see what it's like. But I really want to just go and sit outside and read this. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to go find a spot to start this book. And the plan is to read this whole book today and feel like I've actually accomplished some whatever-a-thon goals, because it's not been going too well so far, but it's fine. I've got 2 weeks off. I can smash some reading out in the next 2 weeks and hopefully actually get some points for my team. Okay, I've just come inside to give you a little bit of an update. Yes, I do have my hoodie on because no, it is not quite warm enough to be sitting outside. It's annoying because looking outside right now, there are blue skies, the sun is out, but that only lasts about 2 seconds before another cloud comes across and makes it absolutely freezing cold again. It's annoying, but it's nice to be out in the fresh air and reading. I have been reading for about an hour or so, and I'm on page 73 of the Unhoneymooners already. I can already tell how much I'm gonna like this book. Like, I just really like Christina Lauren's writing. She just has one of those styles that just really flows. Before you know it, you've read like another 10 pages and you only feel like you've read like one. It's fun, it's flirty, like I just love it. I definitely need to read some more Christina Lauren after I finish this one because, like I said, I just really like her style. I am really enjoying the story so far. I just love a bit of enemies to lovers. There's nothing quite like it, you know, when it first starts and we have all those sarky comments that they're making to each other and they both truly believe that they don't like each other, but we all know underneath that they are very attracted to each other. So yes, love that whole vibe. I am just at the point where they have just reached their destination. They are now in Hawaii and they're about to like check into their hotel. I'm not gonna lie, it's making me really upset that I am not on holiday right now. Like, Hawaii sounds absolutely incredible. Just chilling by the pool, drinking a nice cold cocktail. Honestly, nothing sounds better than that right now. I wish I was in their shoes, and this bookmark is really annoying. Can't wait to see like where this goes with the whole fake dating aspect. Like, I kind of vaguely remember how it all began when I was listening to the audiobook, but like I said, me and audiobooks just do not mesh well, so I did not properly take everything in, so I'm really excited to read it properly. I already feel like I'm taking a lot more in from it, reading it physically so far, that I wouldn't have when I was listening to the audiobook, so very excited for that. Very excited to get to the point where I have no idea what's going to happen and it's all new to me, because obviously I kind of remember like the vague ins and outs of what's going on so far, so it'll be good when I get to like the new points. I feel like I am definitely going to be able to finish this one today because, like I said, I was only reading for like an hour and I'm on page like 74, 73, whatever I said, and I think it's like less than 400 pages altogether, like just less than 400 pages, so it really shouldn't take me too long at all to finish off this book, so it's going to make me feel very nice and accomplished by the end of the day. Right now I think I'm going to stop just for half an hour or so because I need lunch, and I am so bad for continuing to read and then making myself get too hungry and then getting hangry and getting a sore tummy. So I'm going to stop right now, I'm going to make myself a nice lunch, and then I'm going to get back outside and get reading. Hi guys, so it's quite a bit later. It is now 7:20. I am in my mum's room, in case you're wondering why the background looks hella different, but I have been reading more of the Unhoneymooners. I am now on page 132 and I am really enjoying this one. We are now at like the sort of fake dating part. So basically when they arrived, her new boss was there, so she just got a new job and her new boss was there and recognised her, and then when one of the hotel staff referred to her as Mrs. Thomas, which would be the married name of her sister, her new boss was like, well, that's not your name. So she had to lie and say that she is here on her honeymoon after getting married. And then they had to go out for dinner with the boss and the wife, which was very interesting. And then they were leaving, so everything was okay and we thought it was going to be fine. And then Ethan's ex-girlfriend shows up with her fiance. So we're back to fake dating and we're loving it. We're getting those little hints now where they have to like pretend that they're dating and they have like little moments where they like kiss and hug and stuff. But you know secretly they love it. The only thing is, I feel like I don't know if I've just gotten used to reading romances where you get both perspectives, but I do kind of miss that in this. Like, it's really interesting just getting Olive's perspective and how she feels, but I don't know, I think I do prefer a romance where you get both perspectives and you go back and forth and see how each one is feeling from either side. So I do kind of feel like that's missing from this, but I don't know if that's just like my taste. That's not anything that's like it's not anything to criticise about the book, it's just that's kind of what I prefer, I think. But I am really enjoying it. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the writing style, I'm really enjoying like the sarky comments and the wit in this. So I'm hoping to get through quite a bit more just now. I am just on sprints on my channel, some whatever-a-thon sprints. I've got Ro and Spoops joining me, so we've just started our first sprint. So I'm going to sit down and see how much I can read in this little 45-minute sprint. It'll be 40 minutes by the time I'm done talking, but yeah. I'm hoping I can get quite a bit done. I do still really want to finish this today. I'm not sure how achievable that is now, since I have spent quite a bit of time not reading. But as I said, this is just like a nice chilled day of reading, and if I don't finish it today I will definitely finish it tomorrow, so I'll just take you along with me for the whole journey. But right now I'm going to sit back and see how much I can read of this. Okay, the hoodie's back because I am cold again. But it's a little bit later now. It is just about to go 9 o'clock and I am over halfway through the Unhoneymooners. I'm currently on page 221 and it is getting so good. Like, it's been good the whole way through. I've been really enjoying this one. Like I said, it's reading so fast. It's such an easy, fun, fluffy read. I'm now past where I had listened to on the audiobook, so everything that I'm reading now is completely new to me, so it is like a lot more interesting in that way because I don't know what's coming. We're like sort of into the part now where they're starting to like question their feelings for each other. They're starting to do a little bit of flirting, but they're trying to work out if they, well, Olive is trying to work out if Ethan is actually flirting with her, trying to work out like if he does like actually dislike her, or maybe he likes her now, or maybe he always did. She is also entertaining very dirty thoughts about him now, so yeah, it's all very exciting. I'm really enjoying seeing how their like relationship is progressing. I think it's been done really well because I feel like enemies to lovers, although I do really love enemies to lovers, sometimes it's done so badly because it could be done too fast or done wrong in the sense that in the beginning they like literally hate each other and you just think there's like no room for them to ever like each other, and then all of a sudden they're in love. Like, I don't like when it's done that way. I need things to be like at least a little bit realistic. Whereas with this one, although she like didn't like him to start with, you always could tell that underneath there was attraction there, and you weren't sure if maybe what he thought of her was actually right, or maybe he might actually have different feelings for her to what she thinks, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think it's done really well. The fake dating part is done really well as well, and we're finding a little bit more about them. They're both like opening up to each other now, and it's getting nice and fluffy as well as a little bit raunchy as well. So I'm really enjoying this. I am still on sprints. I think we've got like 10 minutes left of our second sprint. We'll probably do like maybe one more because I'm actually really tired. I've done literally nothing today, as you will have seen, because all I've done is like read and hang around, but I've not been feeling too well over the weekend and everything, so I think I'm still sort of like coming back to myself. I don't know how good this vlog footage is going to be because, to be perfectly honest, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Like, I'm on sprints right now. I've been speaking on sprints and I've also been speaking to this vlog all day, but like, I just feel like my brain is not working at its usual capacity, and stringing sentences together is not very easy. Like, I'm having a hard time with it, but hopefully this will still be an interesting vlog. I still want to have something to put up for you guys on Wednesday, so yeah. Fingers crossed it's not just a load of absolute gibberish that makes no sense and is of no interest to anyone ever. But I am going to get back to reading now. I'd really like to get to like at least page 300, I'd say, tonight, and then I'd only have like 100 pages to go tomorrow in the morning, maybe with like my morning coffee. I feel like that'd be a nice way to start the day as well. So I will give you another update soon. Just having a little snack since we all know I can't go more than a few hours without some form of food, and especially when I'm doing sprints, I like to have snackage. So tonight we have some chocolate covered rice cakes, but dark chocolate, because I've decided to try and be as vegan as possible again. No, I've decided to go vegan again as much as possible because, yeah, I think it's going to be good for my health. But you didn't need to know that. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy my snacks and I'm going to continue my read. Hi guys, once again, please excuse the look of me. I have just gotten out of bed and I realised that I did not update you last night, so I decided to do that now. Looking like this. and that's fine. We are real on this channel, we are real. So I did not update you last night, but we did sprint until like maybe like 10:30 or so last night. I had so much fun as always with my lovely friends. Honestly, I have just made the absolute best friends for booktube, and it makes me so happy and so grateful every single day, and just puts me in the best mood. Honestly, I feel so lucky to have each and every one of you in my life. I just honestly, if I had not started a booktube channel this time last year, my life would be so different and so much less fulfilling, because like I said, each and every one of you just make my day every single day. And yeah, mushy moment over. I did read quite a bit more of the Unhoneymooners, so I'm now on page 265, so I think that's about like 130 pages or so to go, which I am definitely going to finish off today. I am still absolutely loving this. I did say on the sprints there was a bit like sort of like halfway through, maybe like page 200 or so, where it looked like we were getting to that usual bit in the romance, you know, where everything goes wrong before it has to go right again. But that was very quickly resolved and everything is right again, which makes me think we're going to have to come to another point where everything is going to go wrong again. And I'm not really sure how that's going to happen or what that's going to entail. But I'm not looking forward to it, because these two are getting really, really cute. Like, I really, really like them together. The more we find out about them and the more we find out about how they feel about each other, it's so sweet. I don't know, I have a couple of things like that I said that I criticise about this. The first one being that they would only have Olive's perspective, and I just like having two perspectives in a romance. But then, to be fair, it would have completely changed the way the story went if we had known how Ethan felt about Olive from the beginning, if that makes sense. Like, if you're able to see how he was feeling, it would have completely changed the trajectory of the story, because it's more about like her working out about, it's more about her hang-ups on herself and her working out how she's feeling and her projecting her issues onto other people, and she's sort of learning a lot about herself through this story. So I do think it's definitely a wise choice to only have her perspective. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give spoilers for anyone who's not read it, but yeah, I think it is quite important to the story that we only have her perspective and we only see her journey, because it would have changed a lot about how you read it. I also, because I've been reading so much smut recently, like I've been reading Penelope Douglas, Talia Hibbert, the absence of that in this is annoying, because just when it gets to like a raunchy scene, when they're finally gonna like have a moment, we just like hit the next chapter and it's like, oh, the next day I was feeling like this, and it's like, well no, I want to know what happened. Like, I want to know how you two came together, how romantic it was, how sensual it was, and we're not getting that in this book. It's not that kind of book. It's more of a cute, fluffy, funny book, which is fine. Again, this is my issue, because I've been reading so much smut recently, I'm kind of like craving it, and I feel like I need that in this, but that's not what Christina Lauren was going for, and that's fine. So yeah, all of my issues with this book so far are purely about me and my tastes, nothing to do with the writing of the actual book. Like I said, I'm really, really enjoying the actual story. There's just things in it that, I don't know, there's things I look for in a romance novel that this doesn't have. And that is my problem. So yeah, I've got like about 130 pages to go. Maybe my plan is literally just to read this morning. Just, it's really sunny outside, finally. So I am going to sit outside in the garden and hopefully finish this off pretty quickly, because like I said, I have been reading this really quickly when I do just sit down and get into the story. Like, I think we did a 45-minute sprint and I read about 60 or 70 pages in it, which is ridiculous, but it's purely because this reads so fast. Like, the writing just flows so well. That's definitely one thing that I have to say for Christina Lauren, and one thing that really makes me want to read more of her books. I actually don't know if she has any other books. I'm assuming she does. Yeah, there's like a little first chapter of another book at the end of this. So yeah, that's the thing. If you are a Christina Lauren fan, then please do comment down below your favourite Christina Lauren book, or one that you think I should read after this one, because I definitely want to get into more of her writing, because I'm really, really enjoying it. So yeah, I am going to go and make myself comfortable outside in the sun and hopefully finish off this book. Hi friends, so I'm just coming on here to finish off the vlog. I did just sit outside and finish the rest of the Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I am going to give this one a 4 out of 5 stars. It was definitely really enjoyable. It was a really cute, fluffy story. The ending was perfect. I really liked seeing Olive grow throughout and her like learn about herself throughout the novel, and I really enjoyed the way that her and Ethan's relationship progressed throughout. The only reason that it's not 5 stars is because, well, it didn't give me the 5-star feels, and a lot of that was down to the things I've already mentioned about how I like to have both perspectives of the romance, and also there's like hints of smut but none actual smut. And I know a book doesn't need smut to be great, but it felt like there was like room for it in this, if that makes sense. I don't know. It just didn't quite hit the mark, but 4 out of 5 stars is still a very, very good rating. I did really enjoy my time with it and would recommend it to anyone who wants a good, fun, fluffy romance, a good enemies to lovers, and a good fake dating as well. So I have put that in. Grab my laptop. I put that into the tracker for whatever-a-thon, and I believe it got me 200 points. Let's have a look. Yes, 200 points. So it wasn't LGBT, it wasn't a host fave, but it was in my team genre, and it fitted 4 prompts. So we had hauled in the past year, 5-star prediction, because I did think I was going to give it 5 stars. I thought it was going to be a loved book, but it just didn't quite hit the mark. It was also a poll that I put up on Twitter, and it fitted a TBR prompt because it was one of the books chosen for me by my TBR pong that I put up for this month. So altogether it gives me 200 points. So I am currently sitting on 2,525 points, which means I am an acolyte. And I'm pretty sure if I read one more book, I will make it to the next one, which I want to say is youngling. Let's see. Mage. So I'm pretty sure if I read another book I will make it to mage, and then I only have like however many points to get to deity. So I'm now thinking I might actually complete this readathon, and I really didn't think that was going to be possible for me. So I'm pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. It is all going well. But that will conclude this reading vlog. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, as always, then do please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe for more bookish content from me. Comment down below with any of your thoughts and feelings. I do reply to every single comment. And I will see you in my next one.